Sorrow's heavy wings now hover o'er me, casting down a veil of gloom it seems. And as your last smile shall fade before me, I'll be left alone with broken dreams. Yesterday brought love as sweet as clover, every kiss was fresh as morning rain. But today you told me it's all over, and my heart is burdened down with pain. Though it hurts me when you are so cold, dear, and to know our love's beyond repair, I'll not cheapen what was pure as gold, dear. You don't love me, but I'll always care. Thanks for every kind word that you gave me, every kiss upon my tear-stained face. But from woe untold no one can save me, for no one can ever take your place. Maybe God will teach me to forget you, maybe time will wipe the tears away. But I wonder, will someone still bet you when the years have turned your hair to gray? Darling, I am glad that I have known you, every sorrow that we had to share. And in dreams I guess I'll always own you. You don't love me, but I'll always care.
Around the corner I have a friend, in this great city that has no end. Yet days go by and weeks rush on, and before I know it, a year has gone. And I never see my old friend's face, for life is a swift and terrible race. Yet he knows I like him just as well as in the days when I rang his bell, and he rang mine. We were younger then, but now we're busy, tired men, tired with playing a foolish game, tired with trying to make a name. Tomorrow, I say, yes, tomorrow, I'll call on Jim, just to show him that I'm thinking of him. But tomorrow comes and tomorrow goes, and the distance between us grows and grows. Around the corner, yet miles away. Here's a telegram, sir. Jim died today, and that's what we get and deserve in the end. Around the corner, a vanished friend.
When I've gone the last mile of the way, I will rest at the close of the day, and I know there are joys that await me when I've gone the last mile of the way.
Here the dearest of ties we must sever. Tears of sorrow are seen every day, but no sickness, no sighing forever. When I've gone the last mile of the way, when I've gone the last mile of the way, I will rest at the close of the day, and I know there are joys that await me when I've gone the last mile of the way. By the sea of Sargasso I wandered one night, for the moon it was shining quite clear. For no reason at all I heard someone call for Abdul-Bulbul Amir. Now Abdul-Bulbul I know to be dead, the story was spread near and far, how he lost his life while plunging his knife into Ivan Stravinsky's Skavar. As I pondered, the moonbeams descended quite low, with shadows so ghostly, and then I discovered that I was standing close by the tombs of these famous men. Then in the tomb shadow there rose from the grave the form of a Russian hussar, and my skin nearly peeled as he stood there revealed. It was Ivan Stravinsky Skavar. 'Twas he who was calling, I hardly dared breathe, my heart most stopped beating from fear, when out of the grave, in much need of a shave, stood Abdul-Bulbul Amir. Would speak with me, Ivan, quote Abdul quite clear. I would, replied Ivan, quite near. That quarrel that we had, it was all to the bad, and Abdul-Bulbul Amir. I've lain here for ages with that on my mind, that's why I've called you tonight. I'm in the same state, quote Abdul the Great, was foolish for we two to fight. Old friend, thou art blameless, cried Ivan in haste, the fault lies in my hands alone. But Abdul said, nay, it was not that way, the fault was no one's but my own. But thou were the greater, and I but a knave, to cast such a truculent sneer. I said it was me, and so it must be, quote Abdul-Bulbul Amir. Dost think I'm a coward, not Ivan Skavar? Step forth and I'll slice off thine ear. Oh, son of a cat, you'll never do that, quote Abdul-Bulbul Amir. Then once again the battle and fought as before, and multitudes came from afar, and lauded with cheers these bold buccaneers, this Turk and this Russian hussar. 'Twas just at that moment each sword found its mark, I heard a blood-curdling scream. Then came the surprise, for I opened my eyes and found it was only a dream. Here's a rose from the garden where the bloom of romance grows, but I'll keep one
love is sweet in the morning when the breeze of summer blows, but will fade and die when winter's nigh, like a petal from a faded rose. It's gone, God only knows, but I hold so dear as a souvenir, just a petal from a faded rose. I will live with the roses where the stream of memory flows, and each time I dream there a tear will gleam on this petal from a faded rose. At the school where we shared our rustic stool, there we learned the golden rule, and then we fell in love.
Now we're over 21, childhood days are through.
Let's get married at the church where our folks went to. Someday we'll have little tots, dress them up in polka dots. They'll be like forget-me-nots for me and you, a lifetime too. That's the way we'll keep romance lively like a polka dance. Polka dots and polka dreams, they taught me to love you.
Childhood days are through.
Let's get married at the church where our folks went to. Someday we'll have little tots, dress them up in polka dots. They'll be like forget-me-nots for me and you, a lifetime too. That's the way we'll keep romance lively like a polka dance. Polka dots and polka dreams, they taught me to love you. Hey, hey, hey! Mr. Sun, when your day's work is done, will you please tell Mr. Moon to shine tonight? Mr. Sun, and tell old Mr. Moon to shine tonight. I want to take my girl out walking down to Lover's Lane. I want to ask my girl a question. I want to change her name, Mr. Sun. When your day's work is done, will you please tell Mr. Moon to shine tonight? My thanks for what you've done. Mr. Moon came out and gave his life last night. Mr. Sun, tell Mr. Moon I won. I made love and one of my curled up last night. I'm gonna wed my little darling, happy we will be. We're gonna raise a dozen children. I never wanna be free, Mr. Sun. My thanks for what you've done. Mr. Sun, tell Mr. Moon. Buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees near the soda water fountain at the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. On a summer day in the month of May, a burly bum came hiking down a shady lane to a sugar cane. He was looking for his liking. As they roamed along, he sang a song of the land of milk and honey, where a bum can stay for many a day and he won't need any money. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees near the soda water fountain at the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. On the run came a farmer and his son to the hayfields they were bounding. Said the bum to the sun, why don't you come to the big rock candy mountain? So the very next day they hiked away. The mileposts they kept counting, but they never arrived at the lemonade tide in the big rock candy mountain. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees near the soda water fountain at the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. There's a lake of gin we can both jump in, and the handouts grow in bunches. In the new moon hay we can sleep all day, and the bars all have free lunches. Where the mail train stops and there ain't no cops, and the folks are tender-hearted. Where you never change socks and you never throw rocks, and your hair is never parted. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees near the soda water fountain at the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. Jack rolled his eyes up to the skies and said to the bum named Sandy, I'm worried and starved and I want a steak to carve. Where is that gall darn candy? I'll hike no more for my feet are sore. I'll never reach that fountain. I want to be a home guard with a union card in that big rock candy mountain. Oh, the buzzing of the bees in the cigarette trees near the soda water fountain at the lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the big rock candy mountain. In the big rock candy mountain.
cottage and the garden where bloom the fairest flowers, the bright and sparkling water o'er which we used to sail, with hearts so gay from miles away before the gentle gale. I had a dear companion, but she's not with me now. The lily of the valley is waving o'er her brow, and I am sad and lonely and moaning all day for bright-eyed laughing little Nell of Narragansett Bay. Toll, toll the bell at early dawn of day, for lovely Nell so quickly passed away. Toll, toll the bell, a sad and mournful day, for bright-eyed laughing little Nell of Narragansett Bay. I love the little beauty, my boat it was my pride, and with her close beside me, what joy the foam to ride. She'd laugh with tones so merry to see the waves go by, as wildly blew the stormy wind and murky was the sky. The lightning flashed around us and all was dark and drear. We loved to brave old ocean and never dreamed of fear. The arrow bounded onward and darted through the spray, with bright-eyed laughing little Nell of Narragansett Bay. Toll, toll the bell at early dawn of day, for a lovely Nell so quickly passed away. Toll, toll the bell, a sad and mournful day, for bright-eyed laughing little Nell of Narragansett Bay. One day from us she wandered, and soon within the boat the cord was quickly loosened, and with the tide afloat, the treacherous bark flew lightly and swift before the wind, while friends and home and all so dear were many miles behind. Next day her form all lifeless was washed upon the beach. I stood and gazed upon her, bereft of sense and speech. 'Tis years since thus we parted, and here I weep today, for bright-eyed laughing little Nell of Narragansett Bay. Toll, toll the bell at early dawn of day, for lovely Nell so quickly passed away. Toll, toll the bell, a sad and mournful day, for bright-eyed laughing little Nell of Narragansett Bay. Happy heart told me from the start, you're mine, only mine, we would never part. I'll never let you go, for I love you so. You're all the world to me. Love is like a song, a sweet old-fashioned song, and when the stars appear, then I long to have you near. And when I have you dear, dark clouds shall disappear, and you and I will never, never part. Oh, my happy heart told me from the start, you are mine, only mine, we would never part. I'll never let you go, for I love you so. You're all the world to me.
You're mine, only mine, we would never part. I'll never let you go, for I love you so. You're all the world to me. The prairie sun sends down its ray to warm my heart through every day. The starlight beam that guides my way. I know the touch of God's hand. The rain that falls I love so dear, and joy is mine just living here. I know He must be standing near. I felt the touch of God's hand. The desert breeze that brushed my hair, the leaf that fell from who knows where, the scent of wildflowers in the air is just the touch of God's hand. The wasteland call that fills the sky, the hum of wild wings sailing by, the warm earth bed on which I lie is just the touch of God's hand. The desert yields a water pool where wild things meet their thirst to cool, and I'm a carefree, happy fool. I know the touch of God's hand. The rain that falls I love so dear, and joy is mine just living here. I know He must be standing near. I felt the touch of God's hand. Dear Warden wrote a mother, how much longer must I wait before you send my boy back home to me? She never knew the angels that unlocked the prison gate. The one she loved at last had been set free. The warden read her letter, and then he softly cried, as with these words of sorrow he replied. There's a little box of pine on the 729, bringing back a lost sheep to the fold. For a pardon from above has returned the one you love. The sadder story never has been told. Though he's taking his last ride, never more this world to roam, on his face there is a smile, he knows he's going home. There's a little box of pine on the 729, bringing back a lost sheep to the fold. The church was filled with music as the sermon did begin. His broken-hearted folks were gathered there. The preacher told a story of the boy who'd followed sin, the heavy load his loved ones now must bear. When he had preached his sermon, The organ softly played, while on their knees the congregation prayed. There's a little box of pine on the 729, bringing back a lost sheep to the fold. For a pardon from above has returned the one you love. A sadder story never has been told. Though he's taking his last ride, never more this world to roam, on his face there is a smile, he knows he's going home. There's a little box of pine on the 729, bringing back a lost sheep to the fold. Now Sailor Jack went out one night to get him a quart of gin. He went up to the landlord's house and the landlord wasn't in. He rapped, he rapped, he rapped, he rapped, he rapped all night in vain, when all of a sudden, upon the window pane, up to the window he turned his head, and there a maid he spied, and he thought from the way that she would be his bride. Come down, said Sailor Jack, and sit in a porch with me. And down she came and sat in a porch as pretty as ever you see. Oh, they built and they cooed and they kissed and they loved, they hugged and they squeezed and they turtled up, hugged and they petted and they hugged right back, sparked and they cuddled and there they sat. Then of a sudden here come her father a-driving a village hack, with a roar and a beller, hey young feller, he started for Sailor Jack. Now Jack cleared out with a yip and a shout, for life to him was sweet, and his old peg leg went upon the village tree. Now Jack bumped into a big fat lady and fell in a paddle splash, and the old man's pistol went as down the road they dashed. Jack hit her pappy and her pappy hit back, their nose got bloody and her eyes got black. Wrestled and they tussled and they bellered and they swore, they barked their knuckles and their clothes they tore. Then Sailor Jack, he hurried back, the maiden for to wed, but found that she had gone and married a soldier boy instead. So poor Jack cried, he bellered and he swore, grabbed him a ship and sailed from shore, sailed away as fast as sin, and that was the last